everybody, Shadow the Wolf here. We are back again for another exciting cooking episode. Today we're going to be making another one of my favorite desserts. We're going to be making brownies. Woohoo! Yes, I love brownies. I'm a big chocolate fan. It's so good. So without further ado, let's get started. So first off, you can see I got here our chocolate. We have 8 ounces of chocolate chopped up in a bowl. It's dark chocolate. I got about a mixture of 92% and 65% cocoa, and then a half cup of cocoa powder. We have a cup of sifted flour and another half cup of cocoa powder here, 6 eggs, and in our mixing bowl, we have a cup and a quarter of dark brown sugar, a cup and a quarter of granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons of 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 teaspoon of pepper. So those are all of our ingredients. Now, first thing we gotta do, we gotta get the chocolate melted, but I gotta taste it first. It's so good. I gotta taste it. Let me get a little piece. Let me try. It's so good. Wait, aren't dogs allergic to chocolate or something? I don't know. Oh my God. I'm melting now. What a world. No, okay, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get the chocolate melted. We have some hot butter over heating up in the microwave, and then we're gonna add a little bit of coffee. So it's going to be a cup of melted, very hot butter, and I have a mixture of about an 1/8 cup of hot coffee and an 1/8 cup of amaretto liqueur in our chocolate. So let's go ahead and get the butter and get this thing melted. Okay guys, so we got our butter here. We're gonna go ahead and add it into our chocolate. So we're just gonna pour that in. It's nice and hot right over the chocolate. And then we're going to add our 1/8 cup of hot coffee. I know it doesn't look like that much, but it's mainly just for flavor. And of course the heat will help to melt the chocolate. So now we just whisk that together and let all that beautiful cocoa melt. Okay, so we got our chocolate melted. Now we're gonna go ahead and start working on our sugar mixture. So we have it right here in the blender. Now what we're gonna do, we have 6 cracked eggs right here, and we're just gonna add those into the blender. We're gonna add just the first one and get it started, and then we're just gonna go ahead and start adding the rest in. And we're gonna have to let this whip the eggs for quite a bit of time. We wanna get a lot of air and a lot of fluff into this sugar and egg mixture. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Plop in one of those eggs. Alright. Alright, now once that starts, you can just go ahead and start pouring in the eggs and get this thing mixing. Alright, it's mixing! Yay! And the time begins. Okay, so we have our mixture here. You see how it has all incorporated together. It looks very smooth, and you can see sort of how the egg is a little fluffy. We got a lot of air in there. Now we're actually going to turn this back on and start to add our chocolate mixture. my god. Oh, that is so rich and dense and delicious looking. Ah! So yeah, this is actually a new recipe for me. I haven't actually tried this one yet. I'm really excited to see how this comes out. The other brownie recipe I used, it didn't have the ingredients made out in these orders. It was a lot more of like the flour and stuff. So it was actually more of a cakey brownie. So today it's going to be more of a fudgy brownie because we have less of the flour and more like the eggs and sugar and the melted chocolate. So this is going to be super good. Look at that. You can see how it's already coming together, almost like a batter. It's already super fluffy. Now we're just gonna add the flour. And we're not gonna add the flour into here and whip it. We're just gonna fold that in because it's already so whipped. We don't want to deflate out all of that air. So we're just gonna go ahead, scrape that off. Make sure we get all the goodness into the blender. We don't want to waste any chocolate. You know, it's just like Forrest Gump says. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Yes, you do. You're gonna get a brownie. All right. Now we're just going to add in our sifted flour and cocoa, and then gently fold that in. Okay, so our brownie batter is ready. We got all the dry ingredients folded in, made sure there's no crusty dry spots of powder left. So we're gonna actually now put it in our baking sheet and get it in the oven. We have it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's gonna bake for about 45 minutes. So let's get it in the pan. Okay, so we have our pan right here, and we're just gonna go ahead and put the brownie batter right in. We have the pan greased, a little bit of butter. Now you might be noticing I'm using a glass pan. Now the reason I use the glass pan, I just find that the results are a lot better with a glass pan versus a metal pan. So that's just my personal preference. You can kind of use whatever pan you want. I just prefer this kind. Now just smooth it out. Make sure it coats the whole pan. That looks amazing. So good. It's also hard, it's very hard to see in fursuit, but getting the levels as even as I can, but it should stay pretty even in the oven. All right. Done. Now, over to the oven. Put that right on the center rack and close it up. Okay guys, so we're gonna let those brownies bake for about 20 minutes. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it out and we're gonna actually give the pan a little bit of a slam. That's gonna basically crack the top and get rid of any sort of unevenness. So when we get the final product, it'll be nice and even. So see you in 20 minutes. All right, everybody, we are back. We had the brownies out after 20 minutes. We kind of slimmed it on the counter for a little bit, put it back in the oven to finish cooking for another 25 minutes. And now, right here, we have our final product. Look at those amazing brownies. Now, I know this might look very dark, like it's kind of burnt. It's actually not. The reason being is we actually used very, very dark chocolate, so it's gonna be a lot darker than a traditional brownie. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this, and we're gonna take out a piece, and it's gonna look so, so delicious. Ah! Let's get cutting. All right, there it is. We got our brownies cut. Now we're gonna put one on the plate, and then we get to see how delicious it is. Can't wait. Oh my gosh, let's go. All right, you guys, there it is. Our final brownie. That is amazing. Ah, it just looks so good. Ah, I need it. Ah! Alright everyone, well that was our brownie episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you choose to make this at home, it is going to be super delicious, and I'm really excited to hear what you guys think of it. Let me know in the comments if any of you tried this. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, bookmark my page so you don't get lost, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys next time for another exciting episode of Cooking with Shadow. Have a nice day. Bye!